So I'm very upset today. It's more than just losing a lottery win. No, seriously, I'm just sick of today. I don't even know if I should put water in this or not. Seemed a bit sweet before. I've possibly put in too much honey or something. It is right. Could use a bit of coffee actually. I don't think we have instant coffee. I usually eat not Nestle, but one of those brands. Yeah, maybe Nestle, I guess. Anyway, I don't have that anyway, so I only drink coffee every now and again. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't have it for breakfast. I have it for iced coffee, or I have it to add to something. I don't have it on its own because I never like coffee. But I'm so upset, I decided to have a hot chocolate. Because you know when you're upset you can't concentrate, and no matter what you do, you're going to have a frown on your face. So I said, screw that. If I'm going to feel upset, I'm going to have a hot chocolate. So that's sort of what I'm making now. I wish it was some sort of pudding, actually. I watched this terrible movie last night called Candyman. Oh, I thought it was the worst movie I've ever seen, but I think I've seen it before because I seem to remember it a little bit. But I thought the beginning was scary. It made me jump. And then another bit was scary. I don't remember which bit. Probably the bit where she's in her apartment and a friend comes in or something. But yeah, nah, I don't know. And there was another bit that made me jump, and I was like, oh, that was freaky. But I didn't really like it. It's too. I like positive things more than negative things, and it had like, a street image and her, being frightened by this Candyman creature. So, and the bit at the end was, when she got caught in the fire was pretty bad too. I don't really like the end either. So I thought it was all horrible, and I was watching it and it made my brain feel cold or something. So, and I'm still like, today even, wish I hadn't watched it. So I'll try not to watch too many scary flicks, but I will only watch them every now and again when they're on our favorite box and stuff. But yeah, no, today I can't concentrate. The morning was okay. I went out to get myself a new Scratch It ticket, and I bought two, and both of them were non-winners today. So but I won probably around $8, I think, this week in Scratch-Its. But I've also spent like $4 or $5 on more Scratch-Its, so But I have a $5 note left, over. So I bought myself a coin jar to put in my lottery wins, so who knows, it might accumulate or something. Because you do win, in Scratch-Its. So I bought myself this big change jar so I can put all my change in there and accumulate it. Yeah, it's not for you. Look at that. It's trying to rise out of the thing. Yeah, this is sort of what I feel like. Nice hot chocolate. Yeah, I've had such a bad day. It's like hanging over my head. All these negative thoughts. And it's not just from the movie, just from the general area of just, living near traffic and stuff. I do want to move. I have a deposit now for a house, and I've got, a job working from home. I'm not sure if they'll pay me. I should find out by Monday. I don't know what's wrong with that. if they actually pay. They should. I mean, they've collected all my details and that. And there's no reason why I should think that they shouldn't. But, you know, I should be getting some payment on Monday, because I think at least one of the 2 sales that I made were actual sales. So, yeah. But I have to keep in mind they want real sales, not possible maybes. Because the last one that I had was like, oh, just gotta ask some colleagues first before I commit myself, and I should have called back and not said, yeah, this is a sale. So I'm sort of slowly learning. I've never worked in sales before, so it's a new avenue for me. Wow, that tastes really burnt. Yeah. I don't know why it tastes burnt. It doesn't usually taste so burnt. Maybe like all the stuff accumulated. Maybe I had to stir it or something. Different. Hang on. Great, something accumulated on the bottom of this bloody pan. Just rested there and got burnt. Yeah. Wash my hands. Can't believe it. It's the first time something's burned. I'm not sure if I usually stir it, but I don't think I usually stir it. It's got this burnt taste now. Still tastes okay. But very disappointed that. I think it was the Milo-y stuff. sat on the bottom and burned. So now I've burnt the milk pan. Ah, terrible. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I was supposed to do some piano practice. I was also supposed to clean the floors, but I just vacuumed them today. And cleaned some of the windows. Yeah, I don't go out of my way to do much with the cleaning. I really am only just sprucing it up with a bloody, spray and wipe kind of thing. And keeping the dust off the off the shelvings and stuff, but it's not like I'm thoroughly cleaning or anything. So we haven't I don't think anyone's cleaned the bottom of the shower for ages, so it's looking a little bit weird. And whenever I go to clean the new tiles, I'm told, oh, don't clean the new tiles with powerful detergent. These are special tiles that need a delicate detergent and whatnot. So I have to use a particular product, and I have no idea where it is because I've never used it. And then I just give up trying to clean. I just use my spray and wipe everywhere. Like today I sprayed, the windows and stuff, and they look a lot cleaner. But I'm so depressed today. I'm depressed about living here. I'm collecting all these informations about, the spam that I get from this particular real estate, which is supposed to sell the quietest houses you'll ever live in, even if you live in the city. And anyways, so I've been collecting all these, informations and stuff. And at the moment, cheapest one's $350, which is okay, but I'm only just getting my deposit levels up. And sure enough, you only have to pay 5% deposit. But I don't know. Sure enough, you only have to pay 5% deposit. And then you're left on your own devices. So I was hoping that my new work from home position would give me a good amount of income. But I don't think it's very big income earning. I don't think it's a very big income earning thing. So yeah. If I did complete my 2 sales, I wouldn't have earned more than $200 last week. And sure enough, I only worked 2 days, but yeah, but I'm not sure about the income. I'm not sure about their payments. They said you get paid on Friday. So I guess I should be getting my payment on Monday or Tuesday or whatever. But I was hoping to be financially released, but it does in a way, but it also doesn't, so yeah, so I'm not really sure whether it'll be the, release that I'm looking for in regards to work. But I did apply for quite a few work from home positions, so they could pop up at any time. And they could just say, hey, we're looking for someone to work from home, and I could add them to my day. I don't want to overstress myself, but, if you're allowed to do whatever you like from home, I could. As long as it'll give me the income support I'm needing. I'm not sure how long this one will last, though. I did notice, it has around five templates for 5 weeks. So I'm thinking, I'm wondering, well, is this a sign that, it's only going to last 5 weeks? because we haven't been like told there's an end date. And yeah, I'm just not sure. And if it's only giving you even, you know, a couple $100 a week, it's something that you really want to do on the side. So they did request that we do it full time for 3 months, and then after the time we should be all trained up and left to our own devices, do it by ourselves, so you can work it around other work and stuff eventually. So that would be good. But I'm not sure whether I'll get, you know, this other interview for this interstate job. And I was told by this Tuesday or Wednesday I should be contacted, but I hope they don't, because, you know, the opportunity will make me want to continue with the opportunity. But if they've cut it and said, oh no, it's not a good time, you know, better not do it, they have to travel interstate, you know, then I won't have to bother toggling between what I want and what I don't want to give away. I obviously don't want to give my new job away. I mean, 3 months is a fairly short wait. But this other job, you know, is in an office, pays per hour, is a pretty easy task kind of job with a company that I wouldn't mind building up a rapport with, because they seem to be pretty eager, and they you know, have a pretty good, you know, they're a pretty good company to work in. And so I don't want to let the other good job go either if I get offered it. So I don't know. I have a feeling the job offer is going to go down the toilet, and I'm hoping that it does, because then I won't have to choose, and I can just sit where I am and go, okay, well, I'm with this job 100% for the next 3 months. And then after, you know, when they've let us do whatever we like on our own, you know, then after, I might, you know, find myself a new job to give me extra income support or whatever. So, but I can't wait to see how much they pay me, because I'm interested to know how much I'm going to be getting, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. But I start work a day after tomorrow again, and they said heaps of meetings. And so I'm like, oh, what does that mean? Like, meeting throughout the day over and over? So I'm like, I just gotta make sure my computer's not turned off. So I'm like going, oh, I don't know what that actually means, but okay, whatever. There it is. It's all turned off. I want to buy a new camera, and I want to buy a new computer. So I'll just leave that to turn back on. That should be an activity. Yeah, here it comes. Waking up. Here it is. Yeah, but I want to buy like the best laptop there is. I want to buy like a $6,000, at least a $5,000 laptop. And the cameras are around that price too. I wouldn't mind having a heap of money to spend serious money on those 2 items especially, but it's probably too much. I'm sick of my old slow computer. I want one with huge amounts of RAM and drive and memory and whatnot. I was thinking about getting it. I usually get like, you know, the cheapy brands like Acer or whatever. And in the past I've gotten IBM, and they're like all pretty old brands, I think. I got the IBM from a refurbished dealer. And anyway, so I want to get like a Macintosh or something high up. It's really expensive, really fast, and really good, with heaps of like really good graphics and stuff. I think that's sort of what I want. Because yeah, I'm sick of my old slow computers, and I missed out on a job because it's so old. and slow and doesn't have enough whatever, so I have to like look at all the listings, look at the properties. It seemed like some of the properties that are on the ones higher up are also on the ones which are of a different brand, which is like 1600. But I kind of wanted like a really good one, so I was thinking maybe Macintosh or something. I think I don't know what, I think it's Dell or something, I don't know, but I wouldn't mind getting like a really expensive one just to have a really great computer. But of course, you know, I just don't have the money, bloody hell. So I had to throw one of my work from home jobs away because I'm not going to jump up and buy a $6,000 computer just like that. But I'm going to look into it because that's something that I kind of want. And I also want my own place, and I want this and that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sick of having too little money. I want all the things that people can afford if they work all the time, but I haven't hardly ever worked. So I'm kind of getting down about it because I'm getting so old and I really could use some settling down. I'm just being treated like an imbecile, like a kid, and you know, for far too long, and I'm just like putting my head down and thinking like I really don't know what to do about all my money and stuff. So life's crappy that way, but I keep plugging on, you know, surprises around every corner. That was an okay drink after all. It's just burnt. Had a burnt taste because of the burnt stuff at the bottom. Silly me. I didn't know you had to stir it while it's being cooked. I bet that's all sugar. Burnt sugar or something. Because only sugar sits down on the bottom. I like hot drinks. When you're not feeling so good and you're feeling a bit down, a good hot chocolate's all you need. Gives you some warmth on your cheeks and yeah. Makes you feel a little bit better. It's that skin. Anyway, I'm going back on my computer and doing whatever. I've got so many things to do. I didn't get to study like I had wanted to today. So, probably just going to be bumming around making posts on the computer or whatnot. So, yeah. But, I don't know. I don't really know what to think. Just one of those days where I'm in a bit of a mood. But I shouldn't be. I should be like going, yeah, I got a new job, but the pay's yet to come in, so I'm yet to see what it's like. I don't know how stable this work from home position is. I mean, there's very few people and stuff, and I don't know. It seems to me like it might be a temporary job, but I don't know for certain. I hope it lasts forever. I mean, I could use it. My other job's a trash can job. I give them an invoice, they ignore it, and just pay me whatever they want. No more, usually no more than $100. You know, even if I've earned like $800 for them, and that's only a portion of, you know, the hundreds of thousands of dollars that they're pocketing. You're gonna get a small percentage, and you're going, that sucks. Work from home isn't good because it's not professional. It's not reliable. So I can't wait till the 3 months is over because then I can look for other work and then do it on the side. And then by the end of the year, hopefully I'll be able to move out. And I'll have to probably sneak out because my mother had some weird ass mental trip where she doesn't want to support me moving anywhere. So, which is why I didn't want to move in with her because she's sort of going to Planet Oz sometimes. No, she's on this attitude, which is different than what she had, and you just get annoyed with that. You're like going, what's your problem? But then, you know, then she comes up being aggressive and saying, oh, she doesn't want you living with her. And so I'm not waiting for her to say, yes, you can move. I'm just going to be moving when I can. So I don't want to live with either one of my parents. I do want to branch out on my own. And I just don't know how I'll go. Hopefully with enough, support, I'll be able to do whatever I like, I guess. It's all about balancing everything. I just put like a heap of stuff on my plate and, wonder, what's going to be left over for me sort of thing. Because I usually just keep collecting things and then I realize you really can't do that, so many things at one time. So, but at the moment, my full plate is between this other real job and my work from home position. So that's the only two things that might clash if I do get to the next stage. But if I don't, I won't care because I don't really want to get to the next stage anyways. So I sort of just want to leave it all behind and continue on where I am. 3 months is a long time to commit yourself. And then you can do it however many hours. So yeah, so I don't know. But you definitely get your eyes strained. You get real big eye strain. Anyway, I'm going to go back to my computer now and do all of my other stuff.